Confident. When we cultivate the quality of confidence, everything naturally seems easier, more effortless, and we have a tendency to act with deeper conviction and passion. Patient. When we are patient, we make better decisions, are able to spot opportunities, and tend to be far more relaxed when undertaking tasks and activities. Grateful. Gratitude helps us appreciate the little things in life. It helps us appreciate what we have, and that naturally makes us feel good and puts us in a positive frame of mind. Competitive. A competitive spirit pushes us to our limits, forces us to think intelligently about our circumstances, and entices us to step outside our comfort zones in order to do whatever it takes to win at the game of life. Has sense of humor. Having a sense of humor doesn't mean that we joke around all day. What it does mean is that we see things from a light-hearted perspective. This naturally puts our mind at ease and allows us to think with greater clarity of thought. Self-belief and assurance. When we truly believe in ourselves and our own abilities, then anything and everything becomes possible to achieve. It is this self-belief that separates remarkable people from the masses. Appreciation for life and others. Appreciation comes in many forms. We can appreciate our current circumstances no matter how limited they may seem. As a result, we naturally begin to learn from our experiences and can make better and more effective decisions as a result. We can also take time to appreciate what the people in our lives teach us on a daily basis, even though on the surface they may seem to be holding us back. When everything is said and done, it is clear that appreciation brings about more clarity and helps us to learn about ourselves, life, others, and our environment in many unexpected ways. Humble. When we cultivate the quality of being humble, this naturally opens our mind to alternate perspectives while enabling us to learn from our environment and other people in ways that we may not have realized was possible. Friendly. When we come across as being friendly, this naturally makes us very approachable. When a person is approachable, it enables them to attract the right kinds of circumstances, people, and opportunities into their lives that will help them achieve their goals and objectives. Forgiving. When we lack the capacity to forgive others for their indiscretions or mistakes, we tend to hold onto those negative feelings, and they tend to manifest in our lives in very limiting ways. Not only do they influence our mood, but they also have a lasting impact on our decision-making and the thought process that goes into making those decisions. Forgiving others allows us to let go of these negative emotions and enables us a greater clarity of thought. Finally, it is also very important to forgive yourself for mistakes and errors you have made in the past. Blaming yourself for this behavior will eat you up little by little until every fragment of your life is absorbed with ill feelings. Calm under pressure. When we display a sense of calmness under pressure situations, we naturally tend to think with greater clarity and thusly make more effective decisions. Living passionately. Passionate living comes from the heart. It's not something that you switch on or off at a moment's notice, it is instead something that you become wholeheartedly inside and out. Living passionately will magnetically attract into your life the opportunities, people, and circumstances you need to get you what you want most in life. Living relentlessly and tenaciously. Those who are relentless and tenacious naturally do more in less time, and therefore discover greater opportunities for growth to help them become who they need to become in order to achieve what they want most in life. Independent. Living independently does not mean that you do not rely on others to help you achieve your goals and objectives. What it does mean is that you don't need to rely on others to achieve your goals and objectives because you have built up the necessary knowledge, resources, and experience to achieve what you want most in life. You do, however, choose to put your trust in other people because you realize that you must leverage your time whenever possible. Has burning desire. Living with a burning desire means being unable to sleep at night because you have plans and ideas you want to implement that will take you one step closer towards your goals and objectives the very next day. Living with a burning desire means that you undertake tasks enthusiastically and that you face challenges head-on with a sense of excitement and confidence. As you awaken the very next morning, you realize that life has actually become even better than it was the day before, and this naturally strengthens your desire to make the most of this brand new day. Is determined. Determination signifies that no matter what life throws your way, you will never ever quit in the face of adversity. You are determined to achieve your goals and objectives, and you will do whatever it takes no matter how long it takes to reach your desired outcomes. Charismatic, magnetic and charming. Charisma, magnetism, and charm are indispensable qualities of the most influential people the world over. These people walk into a room and magnetically draw others to them by the way they talk, behave and project themselves in social situations. Courageous. Unless we have the courage to step outside of our comfort zones, to push the boundaries of what is possible, and to move beyond what we know, then we will simply fail to live up to our full potential. Genuinely caring. Caring for others, for life, ourselves and our circumstances come from the heart. When people truly care about their goals and objectives and care about the outcomes that each of their actions may potentially produce, they naturally become more socially aware and adept to the world around them. Unconditionally accepting of people. People are human, and they will tend not to be perfect, and will often make mistakes that were not intended to hurt you. To accept other people unconditionally means that we accept them for who they are and for what they do without conditions or strings attached. Fun-loving. Having a fun-loving nature means that we see the brighter side of life no matter how dreadful or dire the consequences we find ourselves in. Fun-loving individuals tend to relax more, stress less, enjoy life and also tend to be more creative. All of these tendencies naturally help them achieve their goals and objectives far more easily and effortlessly. Fascinated by people and life. Children are always fascinated and curious about people and life. They will ask question after question to learn as much as they can about the world around them. Successful people are very much the same as children. They are in fact big kids, always asking questions, always wanting to learn and know more about people, life, events and the circumstances that surround them. As a result, they end up knowing a lot more than the average person, and can, therefore, make better and more effective decisions. Sincere. Being sincere means that we are genuine and honest when dealing with other people and circumstances. We don't hide our true selves behind a mask or veil, and we certainly don't tell people what they want to hear. We may soften our approach at times, however this does not take away from our sincerity. Being sincere means that we are very approachable and likable, and this, in turn, attracts a greater array of people and opportunities our way. Generous. When we are generous with our time, money and heart, we naturally radiate a positive energy, an energy that shows other people that we give more than what we take, and as a result we become useful to society, we become an important voice within the community and we radiate an aura of influence and respect. Emotionally intelligent and proactive. Emotional intelligence is your ability to proactively choose the right emotion that is most appropriate for the circumstances you find yourself in that will get you what you want most within that specific situation. When you proactively control your emotions, then the world becomes your oyster as you effectively take control of your life. On the flip side, when you react to events and circumstances in emotional ways, then you are effectively giving up control of yourself to your environment. Emotionally rich, resilient and strong. Being emotionally rich means that you live life experiencing a wide variety of empowering and challenging emotions that enable you to grow psychologically on a daily basis. This naturally strengthens your ability to deal with the unexpected consequences of your decisions and actions. There are many people out there who limit themselves to experiencing only a few emotions. By doing this, they are putting themselves at a massive disadvantage. Not only do they fail to grow emotionally, but they also fail to develop the psychological resilience they need to effectively deal with the unexpected circumstances that life throws their way. Hence, it is important never to resist the emotions you feel, but rather genuinely experience them and take time to understand the message that they are sending your way.